Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, whatever placement you want to watch it in, go for it. These are general readings, so if it's not for you, it's not for you. And if it is, it is. Well, I got two cards for you. Sadness and isolation, which is the one I'm going to keep, and giving and receiving. So there might be a situation coming up, if there already isn't one, that's going to make you feel like you're not receiving equally than what you're giving. I'll just take that for that. So let's see what the reading is going to be about. Messages for Taurus. If you guys are doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I didn't realize after I washed my hands, I trailed in all this water. Probably from my bracelet. I don't want water on my cards. Okay. Messages for Taurus. What you don't see coming is having to hold back. Having to hold back. Needing strength for something. Let's see what that's about. The overall energy is nostalgia. Possibly looking back at memories, pictures. I see a lot of Instagram stories and stuff like that. Instagram. Okay. In the recent past here, it looks like at this time you're single. The Taurus I'm speaking to is single at this time. Definitely. Recent past is you feeling like you've wasted a lot of time, like you've wasted a lot of effort, a lot of emotion into something, and it didn't give back to you the way you thought it would. Looks like you were in a place where you felt abandoned. You felt like love has been very unfair to you. Definitely an energy of, I don't deserve this. And with the King of Swords there, I don't know if that's someone else yet. But that's very much, even though you feel like there's been a loss, even though you feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick in your love situation, you're very, like, your outward appearance, you wouldn't be able to tell that you're going through anything. You always look like, you know, you got it together. You don't show emotion like that. You're not like walking around crying or anything like that. You're very firm in the way you come off to everyone else. That could be someone else too, but that's you. Definitely right now, or in the recent past. I'm gonna keep doing that. Your current energy, you're probably focused a lot on work right now. You're meeting new people, you're making new friends, you're learning new things. Now I see this Five of Swords is here, and the Emperor. Feel that that's another person. I don't feel that's you. It could be, but you'll know when I clarify. This energy here is like someone wanting things their way and possibly manipulating in order to get it. Being very manipulative in order to get it. Right now, you're focused on your money, to be honest with you. And then your future, I see things turning in your favor. A lot of good things coming to you. Possibly you being secluded. Not really going out. Not really expressing too much of what's going on internally with everyone else. But you definitely taking things within and trying to find deeper meaning behind whatever the situation was. And then someone pops up in your future. Looks like a new connection. Also, you focusing on your kids if you have kids. I see a lot of, you healing from a situation and focusing on your kids if you have any kids. That's definitely a thing here. Yeah, so let's clarify. 6 of Cups. This is actually communication. Looks like somebody from your past might be reaching out to communicate with you. This person is a person that is very focused on their finances. Stability is important to them, but they focus on that more than anything else, their money. I feel like even though they focus on money, they're stingy. Like they'll spend. I feel like this is an energy of I'll spend and I'll show people I spend, but I'm really like kind of tight with my money. Not that that's, I don't know. That's just the energy they have. It is what it is. However, they are emotionally immature. And I feel like they kind of see things through a more sexual lens. I'll say that. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you communicate with this person on a regular basis, but it looks here like you've invested a lot of time into something, and it brought you a lot of passion. You were excited about it. You really invested a lot of emotion on your part. There was a lot of mutual sexual attraction. There was a lot of communication here. I felt. So this is someone in your past. I definitely feel like this person comes in wanting something, or at least with that energy of, I know what I want and I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna go for it. But they didn't. They said they knew what they wanted, but they didn't really show anything. They said what they said, but they didn't show it. They didn't have anything to back it up. That's why you feel like you wasted time. That's why you're looking back in sadness and grief about it. I feel like you're in a place where even though you're hurt, you know what a successful relationship is. You know what it is to have true celebration around you, like true happiness around you. Um, you're the type of person that you want to have victory in your future. You want to be carefree, like most of us. Um, you don't want to have to worry about third party situations creeping in your relationships with anybody else. And that's any relationship. There's third parties in everything. So like say for example, I'm focused on a relationship with my mom, right? Me and my mom could have this really good thing going, and then a third party could be someone in my ear. And now I'm having different views of things that me and my mom talk about, and my mom's not even aware of it. That could be a third party situation. Doesn't necessarily mean that somebody was being cheated on, but it could mean that too. I only have one card here showing me that. But I should have a lot more cards than that if that's the situation. Either way, it's like you know what it is that you want, and it doesn't involve like petty gossip. King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords is somebody coming towards you. I do feel that this person comes in, and other than a passion-based anything, they have passion and they are financially stable, but they're inconsistent. They're inconsistent. They come in really hot and heavy, and then when things are in a good place, they back off like strong. And it's kind of like a stuck energy. I don't have any cards saying stuck, so that's just that's the way I read. This person has things to offer. They do. But they're inconsistent. They're inconsistent. 3 of Pentacles. It's possible you work with this person or went to school with this person. You definitely have a lot of memories. For some of you, there might be children involved. Or that just could be this person being, you know, childish in their maturity when it comes to their emotions. Feel like you're working on something right now. It's something that brings you a lot of passion. It's something that you're learning and you're being very focused on. You're focusing on this immensely. Let me get 2 more cards because there's more. There's more to that. Yeah, you're focusing on something that brings you a lot of happiness. Feel like you've been sitting on this for a while. It brings you a lot of happiness. It's helping you transform your finances. Yeah, it's a lot of good things with whatever you're working on, and you're being very stubborn. You have a lot of boundaries around you right now because you're so focused on something that's really good for you. This is going to be really good for you, whatever it is you're focused on. You're not focused on that other person, the one I just mentioned, that in and out energy. You're not focused on them. I'm taking all that. This is you realizing how things have stopped you in the past, how you've let your emotions get the best of you, And you've always given chances to people because of how much love you have for them. I feel like this person in your past, you had so much love for them that even though they came at you sometimes with things like they would say things that would hurt your feelings, and make you feel down, you always approach them with love. You never returned that energy. And you're realizing that that type of energy that you were giving, I dropped the card. What is that? Give me a second. High Priestess. I'm gonna put that there. This is your intuition kicking in, letting you know that that type of energy that you've returned, even though it is true within you, and it's a great thing that you didn't return the energy they gave you, because that's not your energy. You're making a choice here to focus on your family life, on your goals, and you're walking away from this. And that's because your intuition is nudging you in the right direction, where in the past you didn't make that decision. In fact, you approached it, like I said, with love. It kept you stuck there. That's a very self-sabotaging energy. And you're not going to do that no more. You're listening to your intuition. I like that. Now, this person, I feel, is going to come back in and not take no for an answer. Feel like they're going to bother you. But the energy that they bring is very much, I see you in my future. I see us, we could get married. I see this and I see that. But they don't see it. They might say it, they don't see it. They are very much coming from a place of confusion. They got a lot of options. And they're not really sure which one is best for them. So even though they're offering all this commitment, they have the Five of Swords right next to them. So they're lying to themselves. They might nothing. They're lying to themselves. If they tell you all that, just know they're lying to themselves. I feel like you're going to find something out, if you haven't already, about this person. It's going to make you feel like you've lost a lot. It's going to make you feel like they are a liar or a cheater, like they stole time from you, they stole emotions from you, like you gave them love and they just took it. And it's a really ugly feeling, but it is clarifying the Justice card. This situation wasn't meant to work for you, which is good. It's good. Because trust me, if you would have ended up married to this person, like this person's offering here, marriage, if you would have ended up married to this person, you would have been miserable with that energy. This person can't be trusted. I would not trust this person if I were you. With the Justice card here, I also see the Queen of Swords. This is you being smart about things, not taking things personal, being in a place where you're seeing clearly, honestly. And what was that? The Queen of Swords is a divorced woman in the tarot. So if you're married, you won't be for long. Very much coming from a clear headspace with that Justice card. Then you get the Hermit. Wow, this reading is running long. I'm talking too much. Let me hurry up. I see you going within to seek truth from within you, but make sure that you don't get stuck in your head. Make sure you let your intuition come and guide you. I see you being defensive in the future, being hurt still. But you are going to heal. And I see a lot of enlightenment coming towards you. Again, the same person. After you find something out, they come back in. And it does look like a third party situation at this point with the cards that I see here. There's a very big chance that you could have been cheated on. Possibly, if you work with this person, this could be a work situation where you guys work together and they cheated on you at work or something kind of silly like that, because people actually do stupid things like that. Yeah, they do. Anyways, this is someone expressing to you how heartbroken they are and how abandoned they feel without you, and wanting something stable with you and wanting a future with you, but not with this energy. They're still immature in the way they think. They're still emotionally immature. And they might be saying all the right things, but they're not saying all the right things. They're saying all the things that they know will touch your soul so that you can feel bad for them. They also operate they have some abandonment wound. So this is the type of person that chases people who don't chase them. So if by any chance you were there for this person 1,000%, they couldn't even see you. They were busy worried about people who weren't there for them 1,000%. And they're not healing that. It doesn't look like they're healing that. It looks like this is a pattern of theirs. Almost afraid of not having options. They might offer something stable, but it won't go anywhere. Just a warning. You can entertain it if you want, but if I were you, don't do it. Just don't do it. Let it go. Let it go for what it is. It is what it is. It wasn't meant for you. You don't want to be stuck with this. You don't. So it happened for you. So get out. Get out of this. If you're in it, get out of it. Sadness and isolation was your card. I see why. I see why. This is going to be a long one. Oh, hold on. I cannot find it. I've never seen this card in here before, but if I'm not mistaken, this should be the Three of Swords, which you actually have here. Keywords: sorrow, disappointment, trust, healing. Love can bring both joy and sorrow. When disappointment enters your life, it's important to acknowledge the accompanying sadness and feeling of loss. However, it's equally vital not to dwell on the loss. The temptation may be to isolate yourself from the world and cling to your grief. This card is a reminder to trust that the situation, as hard as it may be, is in your best interest. I just said that. It's time to gently let go of the sorrow and disappointment. Sorrow can hold you back, or it can elevate you to new levels of understanding. Focusing on your sadness and loss will prevent you from attracting new positive energy around relationships. So it's time to turn your disappointments into hope for the future. Ask what lessons you can learn from this situation. Move beyond despair into healing and joyful love. Let go and move on. You have more powerful spiritual forces helping you than you could ever imagine. That's your reading, Taurus. I hope it helped. See you on the next one. Bye.